like today.
You still have shrapnel in your leg?
A lot.
Do you feel that every day?
I do.
Mom Keely Roberts has scars she's not afraid to show, but it's the ones you can't see that hurt the most.
I think about the family that went to the parade that day, and that family's gone.
Last July 4th, the Roberts family set out for their hometown parade in Highland Park, just outside of Chicago. But as families lined the street that morning, a gunman using an AR-15 style rifle started firing, killing 7 and injuring dozens, including Keely and also her son Cooper, just 8 years old.
It was very clear in my mind at that time that Cooper was very likely not going to survive.
A bullet hit Cooper in the back, severing his spine.
I remember my husband saying to me that he thought there was a firecracker. He thought someone had thrown a firework. And almost simultaneously, I remember turning to him, and I knew that I was hit. I knew I was shot.
A bullet striking her in the leg, but as she struggled to walk, she saw one of her twin boys, 8-year-old Cooper, much more injured. His brother Luke looking on in terror.
I have this picture in my head of Luke standing on the sidewalk, and he is just transfixed. He is just in complete shock. And I know what he has seen with Cooper. I know what he thinks.
His mother says with the help of incredible doctors, Cooper somehow pulled through, paralyzed, but alive.
Everything changes from, as a family with little kids, from something as simple as where juice boxes have to go in the refrigerator, right? So that Cooper can get to them, right?
How do you get him up the stairs?
Right, how do you get him up the stairs? We don't have an accessible home that way right now. So how do you handle things like that?
But Keely says though her son's body changed, he did not.
This evil that did this, Cooper is kind and loving and empathetic and caring.
What about football? Who's your football team?
Packers.
And that is exactly who we met on a sunny day near Lake Michigan.
What'd you guys think?
I loved it. It was like probably my favorite. I'm not going to say any spoilers.
Cooper talking to me about the Super Mario Brothers movie.
Think of all the other games.
And right next to him, his twin brother Luke, the two rolling side by side.
Luke has started to ride his scooter all the time. When I say all the time, I mean all the time. And I think there is this maybe kind of subconscious solidarity thing, right? You know, as goes one, goes the other.
It's something that Keely says has inspired her.
I watch out the window of our van every day when we take the boys to school. And I watch that 1 minute he has over Cooper in age. And I watch how desperately he loves his brother. And I watch how he pushes him out the van every day and I watch him push that wheelchair down the ramp. And Luke will always be a bit of a guard dog for Cooper.
And then there are the milestones.
He was such a little fish. Before the shooting, he was such a little fish. He loved to be in the pool and be in the water.
Cooper's family watching him do this. That little boy who had been through so much, swimming again on his own.
I thought Cooper was facing his fears. I thought that's that moment when you see it. That's what it looks like to be 8 and to fight for your life. That's what it looks like.
And Cooper's family is fighting back as well. They've joined a legal effort to hold accountable those they say are responsible for the bloodshed, including the gun manufacturer. Their attorney believes the company and others are liable.
Can you promise him justice?
Well, what we have promised them is accountability. And what we have promised them is that we will do everything in our power to ensure that there is some form of justice.
It's just a part of the Roberts family fight, seeking justice, but also a miracle, hoping science finds a way for Cooper to walk again.
Cooper will ask me how he will be able to walk again. Cooper's very forward thinking in terms of what will it take to walk again, what can I do to walk again? Mommy, tell me what I need to do to walk again. Those are the kind of questions he asks. Those are hard ones.
And what do you tell him?
I tell him the truth, always. That's kind of the deal we have.
There is no known cure or surgery for the type of spinal injury Cooper suffered, but Keeley believes there will be one day. She is living proof of how life can surprise you.
I believe in Cooper Roberts. I push my chips all in on that little boy. I believe in him. But I also believe in this country. I'm incredibly hopeful.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.